There we go, my peeps. Wednesday night, the Room Podcast. Tommy Shahood.
Here we are.
Tommy, you know what I'm thinking? Since it's a Wednesday night live thing, we should come up with a different name for this podcast on Wednesday.
For today's, yeah.
Yeah, or something.
Because every day is the room with you, right?
It is. It's like it's the room. Well, it's the room.
Yeah, call it something different when I'm here or
Yeah,
something.
exactly. You know what I mean?
Let's think of it. Maybe we could have the listeners come up with a name or something.
Yeah, we'll throw it out there.
Sexy.
We sound good. I took the gates off.
Good. Yeah.
So, dude, another Wednesday, man.
Here we are.
2 in a row. You're back.
Yeah, 2 in a row back. I mean, this is like my 11th or 12th show, I think.
Kicking in, dude.
Yep.
We've had some good ones.
Yeah, we've had some good people.
We seem to get a lot of listeners, a lot of viewers in when we have guests. Tonight, I don't know if we do. We might.
Yeah, we'll see.
We might have Diego Silva on tonight, but he doesn't have a way to video in, so it might just be by phone. So
Yeah, that works.
I gotta go see if he actually messaged me, because you never know. So Tommy, a lot of exciting things happened for you.
Yeah.
I'm sure you had some family things going on. You're
always.
always doing something
Yeah,
with
I'm always
the
doing
wife
some
or
stuff.
the kids. But congratulations, 3rd stripe on your blue belt.
That's right. Thank you.
This
Appreciate it.
past Saturday, man.
Yeah, it's not easy to get. A lot of people ranking up, put in the work. I've pretty much consistently gone for the past 2 years with not a lot of scheduled days off, So that's pretty much all you got to do. Just keep showing up. That's all you got to do. Not overthink it. We were just talking about this tonight. Some people overthink it when you first start coming. You're watching all the YouTube videos. You're taping up your fingers. As that time goes by, you forget all that shit. You just keep it simple,
Well, you were reminded of belt and promotions because the practice or a couple practices before, there was some promotions because you talked about it on the podcast.
Yeah, I gave a shout out to my buddies.
Yeah, and then a few days later, you're getting your own.
Yeah, I think that was Wednesday because we were here. A bunch of my guys got their purples. And then on Saturday, surprise, surprise, I got my stripey.
Any more other practitioners there get
Belts?
promoted with you?
Yeah, a bunch of people got promoted that day. Saturday. Can't remember, though.
Is that how it kind of works? They get a bunch. They make it about a bunch of people in there.
Yep, and it
correct?
takes, you can always tell when they're doing the promotions because it takes all week because not everyone goes to every class. You don't know when people are going to come there.
Yep.
A lot of people come in and out. So he's got to kind of remind himself. He has to look. He lines us all up. Sometimes he just points it. Sometimes he points and comes out and then says, nope. Go back.
Oh,
yeah,
no
yeah,
way.
Not on purpose, but it's humbling and shit happens, Wow. Like another coach will call up. I've seen this in other schools too, like on videos. They'll come up with their tape. They'll look at you. No, and then keep going down the line.
Yeah, that's
Part of the game.
Keep you real.
Yeah, keep you on your toes. That's for sure. I don't think Pete would do that on purpose because he's like a nice guy. But,
There's some out there.
Yeah, exactly. There's some dicks out there. Maybe I'll do that when I'm giving
next time, kid.
promotions. I'll be that guy. Yeah.
Is that something that you decide to do down the line? Is teach?
I think so. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, right now that seems very out of the grasp for me, but I love being a mentor and teaching and things like that, things that I'm good at. I love to teach about it. So I think that maybe in a future life, that could be something I'm into.
Youngest, how old are your kids? The youngest?
My youngest is 12. My middle child, literally on the 11th, just turned 14. And then my oldest is going to be 21 in January.
Female, male?
Girls. 2 girls top, and then my youngest is a boy.
Oh, any desire to roll around with dad at any time?
Orion, my son, started jiu-jitsu with me. Kind of fell off around the pandemic. Wasn't really into getting choked out and strangled. It's different.
It sucks.
Yeah, it's different when you're an adult and you're a kid. And
Yeah.
I'm wanting him to come as opposed to me wanting to come myself. It's a tough martial art to start off with.
Yeah.
You're getting people rubbing their elbows on your face.
Yeah, it's humbling.
Yep, yeah,
And for a kid, I mean, that's...
If he's not
it's
totally
terrible.
100% wanting it, he's not.
I used to
gonna
cry
want
in Little League. Never mind fucking
I took
jiu-jitsu
karate
class,
when I was
you know what I
young, too,
mean?
exactly.
Fucking
Yeah, but imagine if
coach
you-
used to belittle me if
Oh,
I made
yeah.
a mistake.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine, you're young, you got 12 guys,
Right.
choking you out every...
Well, it's different. It's a more positive environment than, like you said, the coach giving you a hard time when you played baseball.
Yeah.
But I played sports too when I was young, baseball and all that. So imagine if you started taking jiu-jitsu when you're 10 years old.
Yeah. Well, I think I should rephrase that. I mean, you're not. I mean, it builds the kid. I mean,
Yeah.
they're not bringing kids in there to get scared and
No,
not take it
no.
again. But, you know, and it could be overwhelming for some kids,
Definitely
you know what I mean?
overwhelming. And my
So-
son gets overwhelmed, and it's understanding, so maybe he'll pick the gi back up when he gets a little bigger, and, you know.
Dude, I was 45 when I was went, and I was running home, fucking getting out of there, crying.
I started when I was
Can't
like
be doing
37,
this.
you know.
Can't be doing this.
I hate this. I hate
Fucking
everyone.
hate everyone.
But you get choked out by teenagers.
Yeah, just playing around with
Yeah.
you, rolling around with
Yeah,
you, dude.
And I forget that I roll with teenagers because I'm like a scumbag and I like talk about drugs and alcohol and sex and stuff. And I'll look to my left and I'll be like, "Oh, Kyle, you're 17 years old. Don't
fucking
do anything that
awesome.
I just said.
Yeah, exactly.
Stay in school. Don't do drugs."
Fucking, I am a prime example of why you don't want to do that
Exactly.
shit, man.
Exactly.
So you went back. All right. So you had your promotion on Saturday. Did you go back Sunday? Or?
No, I didn't go. I usually go on Mondays as well.
Yeah.
But I didn't. I skipped it. I'll make it up sometime this week.
Tonight was your first
Yeah.
time back.
Yeah.
Oh, so you get a stripe and you fucking
right.
take some time.
That's
out.
how it goes, you know.
Pete
At least I'm
fucking-
come back.
Pete give you a little.
Pete's away, so that's why.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay. Where's Pete? In Texas or something?
No, I'm not 100% sure, but it looked like some beach action, you know.
Oh, so he's on like a legit
Yeah,
vacation.
he's with the family.
I know he goes to Texas a lot to visit his guy.
Yep, the Machado
Yes.
affiliate classes, and I would love to go there sometime. That's a great thing. It seems there's a big warehouse, big facility, and you know a lot of good roles, and those guys are the real deal.
Nice. Well, nothing changed in my drum lessons. I'm getting a
Nice.
little better.
good.
Frustrated now.
Oh yeah,
A little frustrated because you know things are getting a little harder. What
Sure.
he's having me do, and I'm not.
not moving as
Yeah,
forward
my
as you
brain.
used to.
And I'm like, you know what? I kind of knew you how to do this at one point,
Mm-hmm.
and it's fucking like I don't. I'm like quicksand. So, but you know, it comes together. Little things do, but you know, once you get to a plateau, it's you
yeah.
get over that.
Bust through the
and then it's
plateaus,
fucking-
yeah.
and you're like, fuck.
Same
You
thing
look
when you're
back
learning
at that
anything.
plateau, and you're like,
Yep. You're like
took
nothing.
me all that. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So
Yeah.
that's what goes on.
That's part of it. I mean, music is hard, man. It's like a different second language, you know. It's, you know, people say that when they learn a different language, if you don't practice it every day, you lose it. You know, so I can imagine that being really difficult.
Yeah. I mean, you remember certain words, but you can't put a whole sentence together.
Sure.
That's kind of like me. It's like I remember certain parts of a song, but to put it all the fucking together, forget it. Funny thing is, my drum teacher, his band played this weekend at an outside, outside kind of a marina kind of thing, and I went, and it was kind of funny because you had they were a great band, Smashbox cover band, by the way. They're fucking awesome.
What kind of
Play-
songs they cover?
Oh, they play top 40.
Yeah.
Throw in some like classic rock here and there, but female singer. Coincidentally enough, the guitar player in the band was in a band I was in.
Nice. I think you were telling me that.
He was only like 16 at the time, and now he's like he's about 40 or so.
He's really good.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
amazing. But his wife is the singer, and she's
Okay.
fucking amazing.
Cool.
And he picked her up out of like a karaoke bar. She would sing a karaoke like once a week. You know what I mean? Just I'm no good, and all of a sudden he walks in and like gives her a little
Snatches her up.
Yeah, and
Yep.
teaches a little bit,
Give her a
gets
little
the timing
platform.
down, and fucking, they're amazing.
Cool.
So I went there. It was Cellos on the Water. Give them a plug. In
Oh, yeah, I
Warwick.
know that place.
Beautiful place. Expensive as fuck.
Oh, they- yeah, on
yeah,
the
it
water.
was like, yeah.
Well, cellos is normally not expensive, right? That usually
Oh,
like a
on
bar?
the water, it's
Yeah.
expensive.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
different
that
though.
one,
Yeah.
they know they got you. Well, they have all the yachtas and everyone that go over there, so they can.
Sure.
Dude, I was like, so I was with my buddy. The bill was like $325, just me and him. And I was
Nice.
fucking. I don't drink shots. He was ordering shots. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
I was thinking to myself, well,
Top
this
shelf.
is my last hurrah of the fucking summer.
Yeah,
But
it's getting there.
the band's playing, and you know, you got your silver hairs all over there,
Mm-hmm.
retirees looking for a young guy or a couple of young guys.
Sure.
You got the young girls over there, couples, and then
In
a
their
couple of
dresses.
young girls sat next to us, and you know, it was cool
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. But the funniest thing, they were getting along and shit, but you know, we weren't like. So the drummer, Greg, comes over like it was like the last set before his last set, and everyone's feeling good. He's feeling good, you know.
Oh yeah.
And he goes to her. She goes, "Hey, you guys make a great couple." Like out of the blue, she goes, "Yeah."
He said it to you and her?
Yeah. She goes, "Yeah, if he was 30 years younger."
Oh my God. That's cold,
And
man.
I was like, but I didn't give a fuck.
No, of
I was
course
like,
not.
I wasn't playing for this.
And that was a good joke. That was a good joke on her part.
It was like, the way my friend who acted, it was like, I said, look at these, they're like my daughters over here.
Yeah.
But the other friend was much nicer, and she goes, oh, we're together, she says.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, okay.
Yeah, good thing.
I said, you guys are get together?
Yeah, they're together.
Just to let you know, if you're watching, you weren't all that anyway. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you guys are together.
But, yeah, that was kind of funny. And he reminded me tonight when I went to take a drum lesson. He's like, hey, he goes, I can't. He goes, usually when I say that line, it works. I said, well, you don't fucking say it to a grandpa and a fucking.
Yeah, if they're too old.
I go, and I didn't even remember it. He's like, I said,
yeah.
what? Why? He goes, oh, you remember when I said you guys look like you make a great couple? I was like, oh my God. Yeah.
I do remember you fucking said
yeah,
that.
but I didn't care when it happened. I think I said to her, I said, you're right. You're definitely fucking right. I think I might have said something. You have an aunt or a mother or something.
Where's your auntie?
Where's your mother? I know the other girl said her dad was 70. So he had her late. That dude was like fucking.
And you are not that
55.
age.
Yeah, 55 or 60 when he popped her out.
Well, at least you got that going for you. You're not as old as the dad.
I did get lucky earlier than a week, but that's for another podcast.
Yeah, that's the late night podcast, right?
Yeah, Tommy has all that info. Most of it, not all the
Message
details.
me if you need.
Not all the details, but it was like winning the lottery, or it was like winning the Rhode Island lottery.
Yeah.
Not like
Twin River.
Powerball, right?
Yeah. It's like winning the craps.
Pretty good scratch ticket.
Yeah, Twin River.
Yeah, I had a pretty good scratch ticket over the week.
A Rhode Island scratchy.
I didn't have to pay taxes on it or nothing.
No, you might get a little scratchy.
Fucking yeah, something. I don't know. Fuck. Monkeypox.
Oh God, don't even.
It's for the messages for my friends. Oh,
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah,
fucking monkeypox. They're
Yeah.
sending me
She
monkeypox
just jumped
fucking
on-
gifts and
Yeah.
shit.
Oh my
It's
God,
fucking awesome.
that's terrible.
Dude, I don't even know. So, dude, all right, well, anyway, to get back to a little MMA, 'cause
Sure.
that's what I titled tonight's show.
That's what we
Tommy
do.
Shahood and Steve Domenico talking fucking New England MMA. By the way, I smoked a big fatty full of resin.
Yep.
Those are nice. It was good.
I took a
I've been
couple of rips too.
smoking for 2 days, I think.
When I first started here, I didn't like to smoke because, I didn't want to be all quiet and sucked back into my own world and this and that. But, I'll take a couple puffs now.
Fucking Tommy hasn't shut up tonight.
That's right. That's why.
Oh,
Hey, when I come from jiu-jitsu and I come here, I'm fucking ready to
That's
go.
right. You came from jiu-jitsu.
Oh, yeah. Yep, that's good. I was worried about that, too, when I first started doing this. I didn't know if I wanted to do jiu-jitsu first and then come here, if I'd be too tired. But no, it's all just a good day, and it saves me a trip to drive to fucking Rhode Island one time during the week.
Fucking Rhode Island.
Yep.
All right, Tommy, I'm gonna get to you. I'm just gonna check your picture out of getting your. It's just to let you know, but if you can't read on the screen, it's Fabian Tan.
Yep.
But it is there. Look at, and then you did go away somewhere, didn't you?
Yeah, I went up and saw my one of my best buddies, Chris. It was his 40th birthday on yesterday, on Monday. So shout out my man, Biggie.
Oh,
Happy 40th.
There you are, Tom. For anyone out there interested in a dude that doesn't look that happy that he just got his third stripe in his blue belt,
People
but
say that.
that's what it looks like.
Yep, that's what 3 stripes on the blue belt looks like.
All right, so what happens when you go to the next thing? What goes on with this whole mechanism? It goes in your closet for memories?
Yeah, for maybe a little display when I get all of them.
Just the belt, though.
Yep.
You don't get it. Do you not get a new gi?
No.
Do people get a new gi when they go to a new belt?
No,
I mean,
you can if for
new
fun.
color.
Yeah, if you want, but it's not usually traditional.
It's fucking everyone.
They're expensive, man. They're like $200.
I know.
Yeah.
I still have my still have my Triforce.
I want to get a new one, but I'm like, do I want to spend the money on it?
Dude, you want mine?
No.
Why not? I wore it like once.
Yeah. What color is it?
It's black.
Yeah.
Looks like fucking ninja.
Yeah, I like the black
like a
one.
ninja
Yeah.
one.
We got a nice set of
I think
browns.
there's like one picture of me with it. So, fucking awesome.
Yeah, the first day you went to class, you post the picture,
Yeah, and I got some
Probably
clout.
probably like with a caption that says like,
What else?
the
you got?
mats are my
Tom's.
gym.
Can I put that there?
Oh, yeah,
Tom's
yeah.
always posting fucking weed.
Oh yeah,
shit.
that's what I do.
You want to plug your place? Right
Nah, not really.
Fuck them.
Yeah, we'll keep that on the deal.
All right. So you have. Oh, look at how pretty that is.
You like that one? Yeah.
Nothing like talking like weed and MMA, even
Yeah.
though we haven't talked any MMA.
Well, we
yet.
talked jujitsu, so.
Oh, that's right.
Weed and jujitsu, man. That's what I do.
Well, let's stay on jiu-jitsu since
Sure.
on it. Well, I'm going to be at a jiu-jitsu tournament on the 27th.
Oh, nice. Which one?
Look at
Is that
Tom
tap
there.
cancer out?
Look at Tom right there.
Oh yeah.
No, it is the Ironman Grappling Championships in Connecticut. Dude, that's nice. Is that just like pick now, getting ready to pick, or?
Yep. That's probably like just cut down.
And then you trim all this shit down off it.
Yeah, we trim it all down.
And where's that going to another leaf?
Yeah, a little
shake
trim
off
batch. Usually we send off the trim to go to extraction. You know, make some cards, make some shit.
I don't want to show you personal shit.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Oh
Yeah, that's a
my
good one.
Lord!
That's all hanging. Yep, that's a nice hanging picture.
I love that smell.
Yeah, good. I'm glad. You
Hey, look
enjoyed
at that! I forgot about those guys.
Yeah, that's a good one, huh?
Fucking great.
Yeah, Will's a cool guy.
Dude, all right, there's some Triforce guys right there. Give them a plug.
Yep, that's a hot day.
Craig was saying something about golf
I'm
today.
just going to turn this a little bit so I can
I'm
see
sorry, you can't see that.
it. I can't see it at all. Yep, there you go, perfect.
Can't see
Oh yeah,
shit.
that's a great picture. Memorial Day. Yep, we do open mats on Memorial Day, and usually that good amount of group people show up right in the morning on a holiday.
So a lot of fights coming up as far as I don't know if there's guys that come into Triforce and get some cross training, but I've seen John Duma with Chris Mutino and Nate Garib.
I told you about my buddy Kyle who's fighting on the next card.
Pavo or Pavo?
Yeah, Pavo, Pavo.
Oh, all right,
Yeah,
cool.
he,
You did. I actually do have the Cage Titans posters over here. I'm gonna flash in a second once I get off your fucking thing. Well, let me get Actually, I'm gonna give Ironman Grappling a plug right now since we're talking. And then we'll get
some of those pictures.
So where is it? Did I spell it wrong? No.
You can turn this if you need to see it.
Ironman.
Yeah, it's me and Johan De Castro.
Who? Oh yeah, you're all over these fucking people.
Yeah, man.
All right, here we go. Little Ironman Grappling. Nick Newell. Look at this.
Okay.
What a fucking main event. Nick Newell versus Mr. William Knight. Like a 30-pound weight difference here. Oh, look at they're fucking showing their fucking shit. Nick Newell doing some grappling there. That's cool.
Yeah, that's good. That's like a super fight.
Yeah. It will be the main event. I will be there.
Oh, cool. What town's that in?
That will be in Bristol, Connecticut at Ascension Mixed Martial Arts, Ascension Athletics. Oh, look at it. They have all this. So I'm going to flash through this for them.
Yeah, let's check them out.
All their
All the guys.
yeah, they have their own stream company going, and you can buy the streams. This might have been their last one.
I just was getting my ankle yanked on in practice just like that.
Oh, that's Jack Stapleton. I think he just came out of the crowd. He was commentating, and they needed someone. Yeah, someone pulled out.
Wow.
And he came in to fight, and I think he. No, that's not him. That's a bigger guy. But Jack Stapleton did come in to win. But yeah, that's where it's going to be. It's going to be just like this.
Cool.
So they're going to have. That's probably the stream.
Yeah.
So yeah, good for them.
Yeah, that should be good.
Yeah, I'll be there doing interviews, taking pictures.
I know Jacobo.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah, he's a Cage Titans
Funny
guy.
motherfucker.
Yeah, he's a character.
So these guys are all from around New England, some from New York. I'm sure some from New Jersey. Last time I was there, there was some guys, some guys and girls from Matt Serra's gym competing, high-level fucking guys. So, good for
And some girls.
them. Yeah, they got a couple of girl matches in there, ladies. Ladies getting on the mats. But, I know Adrian Gonzalez pretty good. He trains with Tim Burrell, and he does a lot of work with Jorgen De Castro because Jorgen goes and does rolling over there. So.
Yeah, it's all kind of close.
Yeah.
A lot of guys go back and forth.
Eddie Street, Providence, right over there. Yeah, he's a character, Adrian. He don't give no fucking shit. He talks mad shit. He don't give it a shit. Yeah, I don't know any of these. Oh, look at they hooked us up, put our name on the thing because I was going to be there. The thing that sucks is this is the same day as Cage Titans, so I can't go to Cage Titans on the 27th.
I think you were telling me that.
So Travis and Lars will be there, but I will be here, so that's cool. We're spreading ourselves around. Rory Connors, always seeing him.
I think Justin is a Dark Side Jiu-Jitsu guy.
Great.
Yep.
See, Matt Bassett's going to be doing the commentary.
Oh, cool.
So it's going to be pretty good. And like I said, the main event, William Knight and Nick Newell. I would imagine it's probably going to be like a 40-pound difference. Yeah. And we'll see what happens with that. But these is like, the last ones. But, yeah, I'm going to have fun. I mean, it's kind of out of my element and shit like that.
Sure.
But
Yeah, like it's a grappling match as opposed to MMA.
yeah, I mean, there's going to be MMA guys there and shit.
Of course.
So I'm going to interview. I know there's going to be one or two that are fighting on CES that'll be there fighting 2 weeks after. So I'll get an interview there. So, I'm going to make my ways, get some content for the page.
Yeah, exactly. Make some content. Get a little good idea on the no-gi stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. And, get new followers and people to, get it.
Maybe you'll get in there and do some grappling.
I might do. All right. But I might, I'll take little video clips and shit like that with my state-of-the-art kind of equipment I got now. Play with it.
Nice little setup you got.
Yeah, I haven't pulled it out since the CES event.
Oh yeah,
but yeah.
No, I probably haven't been to a fight since, right?
Anyone's messaging me? I don't think so. Yeah. Diego's he's probably surfing right now and.
We're doing something up to Brazil.
Yeah, and he talks a little broken English. It would kind of be hard to.
Especially if he's gonna call in from over there,
without video, it might be breaking up.
Yeah, there'd be a big time delay.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck with anything tonight. It's just me and you, Tommy.
Yeah, bud.
That's the way to do it. So this weekend, UFC 248, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Jay Perrin is on that card.
Oh, nice.
Did I say 278? Usman.
Yep. Oh, yeah. That's going to be a good one. I just watched his brother.
Luke Rockhold.
Yep.
Hope he gets his fucking neck blown.
He probably will get his ass beat because he hasn't really been into it for a while, right?
Yeah, hasn't fought in a while because he's had injuries and shit going on. He's been having... As he said, an abortion and shit.
He said abortion?
I guess whoever he's with had an abortion, but he calls it his abortion too.
So he's just being like vocal about it and stuff.
Yeah, I think he needed views or some kind of pity,
bringing aware to it.
So bringing aware to himself that he was going through tough fucking times.
Okay. Usually that's something you keep kind of private. But
well, like I said, he needed to be relevant. Yeah. He's got bopped in the head.
Did he get knocked out last time?
I think so. I think Bisping knocked him out twice, and then he got knocked out maybe his last. Yeah, he's got knocked out a couple of times. I don't know if he came off a win or not, but
I thought it was a loss. I might be talking out of my ass, but I think he got his ass
I think he
kicked
might be right. I think he got knocked out too.
A bad one.
And he was supposed to come back. I think he was hurt, and now he's fighting. Who the fuck is he fighting? Someone that I hope knocks him the fuck out.
I have no clue.
Oh shit!
Pull it up.
I'm gonna pull it up, man. I was ready. I knew it.
Rockhold was good for on a little tear there.
Well, he beat up my Chris Weinman, and I was all like, "Fuck you, motherfucker."
Yep.
Paulo Costa.
Okay.
Who fought for the title recently, and can't make weight. So it's going to be an interesting kind of matchup.
That is interesting. We'll see. I don't think I'm doing anything this weekend, so I'll probably be watching it.
It's going to be pay-per-view.
I'll watch it anyway.
I'll send you the link.
I get links.
Fuck, man.
I'll send you the link.
Keep that send me the link.
Keep that on the DL.
I do. I don't send them out. Not wrong.
Exactly. For a fee.
So let me get to at least one fight that we're going to be able to see because it's on the preliminaries. Jay Perrin is getting his second fight with the UFC. As we know, his first fight was a late, short notice fight. His first fight against a killer that needed somebody. Jay lost a unanimous decision, but as Jay is Jay, he doesn't get finished in there. And now he has a proper training camp.
Yeah, he'll be able to get back out there to make a name for himself.
Yeah.
Get the L, get it going.
As he said today on his social media, he goes, the boats have been burnt. There's no way out. It's either win or it's start from scratch again. And you really, that's something that's just not
in the cards.
Not in the cards, exactly. Mm-hmm. So I heard him talking that this guy originally was a flyweight, and Jay said that this guy's got knocked out a couple of times when he was a flyweight, and Jay's like, so he's going to be, fighting me. I'm a natural 135er. I'm going to tank this guy. So Jay needs to put on a show. He can't dance around. Jay's not a slow starter, but he's very,
feeling
it out.
Yeah,
I mean, he's hard to hit and all that other shit, but he needs to. I think he needs to attack more.
Yeah,
and,
the dancing around stuff. It kind of when you get to high level like that, it gets kind of brought in a little bit. You know, the distance gets reduced.
Yeah, I think it just opens up for more takedowns or but
or
I'm not
significant strikes.
Not critiquing Jay's fighting ability at all.
No.
But I just think he needs to attack a little more in this fight.
Sure.
And like I said, the last one was short notice against a dude that's pretty legit. So Jay comes away with a win here, man. He's 1-1 in the UFC, and he's got another fight, hopefully 3 months or so from there. The guy wants to stay busy, make some money, make a name for himself, as you
healthy.
said. Yeah, Jay's not one that God bless that kid. I mean, he's young still.
Yeah.
I don't think he's anywhere over 28 years old, so he's not even in his prime or not even in it. And he's fucking smart. And he's on a great card. He's fighting on UFC 278. Yep. I don't know who else is on that. Let me just look real quick. Rockhold against Paulo Costa. And there's a whole bunch of other guys, but they're legit fighters. I just they're not in the limelight. Jose Aldo's on the card.
Oh yeah,
yes.
Who's he going?
He's fighting a dude from I think Chris Weidman's gym.
Okay.
I do believe. I can't say his name. It's like fucking Russian and something like that. Don't make me say it, please. All right, let me look real quick. Miranda Maverick's on it, like her. Yeah, these guys are like. Yeah, these guys are like a lot of them are on this.
Some up and comers.
Yeah, on the people I don't know that are probably fucking legitimately awesome.
There's a lot of fighters on the cards that when I'm making my picks, when I get towards the end, I'm like I have no fucking clue who these people are.
Actually, this ain't no fucking. Oh, this ain't
pay-per-view.
Yeah, this ain't no pay-per-view.
ESPN Plus maybe.
That's order on ESPN Plus. Oh, wait a minute.
If it says ESPN Plus pay-per-view.
Order on ESPN Plus. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about pay-per-view.
Cool. Yeah, that's good then.
Saturday, August prelims on order UFC 278 here. Go fuck yourself. Let me see where it takes me.
Prior to that pay-per-view.
Yeah. This ain't a pay-per-view worthy card, bud.
Nah. That's why I'm surprised it is. Because the Nunez Pena fight was pay-per-view.
Usman Edwards too.
Yeah.
And Luke Rockhold. Dude.
I couldn't imagine.
I'm looking at, all right. No fucking way.
But you never
Jay
know.
Perrin's my main event. So I don't need to watch. I'll be at a bar or something. I'll watch it there.
Buffalo Wild Wings always plays them.
Yeah, they do. You're right.
I was at a Buffalo Wild Wings a while ago, and there was a lot of college football players in there. And this guy is clearly watching the huge screen TV right there. He's got the shirt on. I can't remember the team name was, but he was watching the team name on the fucking TV. So he was clearly into it.
Yeah.
So I say to the guy, the waiter, hey, can you just put some UFC on? He's like, oh, is those fights on right now? Sure. Yeah. Just put it on the TV, like right next to me that I'm watching. Not this big fucking one.
Did you tell him that?
No, I just asked him to put it on. But
Yep.
he changed the game, the big screen TV that the guy was
The guy
watching.
was fucking been there.
Yeah, he was.
Guy
yeah.
had a $200
Yeah,
bill.
exactly. Yeah, he's got money on the game and stuff.
So it just flashed the fucking.
Yeah. Turned to the game, puts the UFC on. This guy starts freaking out, and I said to the guy, I told him to change it, but not your TV.
Did he change it right back?
Yeah,
Of
he
course
changed it right
did.
back, 'cause the guy said.
That'll spoil the night. Oh my God. Yeah. Three fights in a row. He's gotten.
Rockhold.
Yeah, knocked out. Oh wait, he lost the decision. Oh no, He had a grappling match that he lost.
Oh yeah.
But he's been knocked out twice in his last.
Who were the last two knockouts that gave it to him?
No, Yoel Romero, which was fucking like 3 years ago.
Yeah, right.
Pre-COVID, and
He's
then
not even in UFC
Jan
anymore.
Blachowicz, who
I think that's
fought
one I
for the
watched.
title.
Yeah.
And lost against.
Aljamain, right?
He lost against. I had his name, jiu-jitsu guy, and then that jiu-jitsu guy just lost against the guy that has the fucking like ponytail up here thing.
Yeah. Who beat Glover?
That's
Yeah,
Glover.
yeah.
Glover beat
Jan.
who? Fucking Jan
Yep.
for the title, and now Rockhold's trying to get back in, and I hate Rockhold. He's an arrogant motherfucker. Man, the podcast looks good with that poster, I gotta say. I mean,
Sure. Yeah,
come on.
it looks. That's a legit poster.
So, yeah. So Rockhold, I don't like. He's an arrogant motherfucker. He's like a woe is me kind of guy, and he thinks he deserves more than he's got. Hey, Grant, the guy was pretty good at one time.
Yeah, he held the
He didn't
title.
hold on to the title,
Nope.
and then he cried, and then he got involved with people and women that probably just to put his name out there because that's all he's about. The guy is, hey, look at me, I'm like good looking or whatever. Go fuck yourself.
You think so?
No, well, that's what his, he was a surfer, and that's how he was like.
He
this,
looks like a bro.
He was like this guy coming in when he came to the UFC. He came from somewhere else, and then they put him there. So all right, let's move on. Jay Perrin, good luck this fucking Saturday, man.
luck,
We'll
man. Good fight.
we'll be all over that fucking thing. So let's get to. So sorry. Oh, so we already went through this August 27th. Starts at 5 p.m. Doors open at 4 p.m. I will be here covering this incredible jiu-jitsu show.
Is there going to be any link to watch?
Yeah, they have a pay-per-view you can
Nice.
pay for.
Yeah.
And then they put out the highlights
The clips
after.
later.
Yeah, I'll be getting some too, you know what I mean? Nothing to interfere with their pay-per-view.
No, yeah. Get the pay-per-view and support
I'm gonna
them.
get some
It's
good
always
shit.
good.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that starts at 5. It's probably gonna go to like 5 to 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
And then Cage Titans is that night.
You could even make it there in time.
I cannot fucking make it to Cage Titans from Bristol, Connecticut, and I will not try. either.
It depends on how fast you drive.
So there's probably a UFC card on that night. So I mean, I can watch the stream from Cage Titans because that's going to be a
course.
fucking great card
Yeah.
too.
see
But
what-
nah, not really. Joe Giannetti's on it. Fuck, man. Shit. I don't need to fucking support his ass. All right. With that said, next, and now I'm gonna with showing his fucking posters. So anyway, here we go. Main event is Trevor Goody against Joe Giannetti.
That Jacare Souza fight, is that his name, Jacare? He pulled out.
From what? Which one?
Not Jacare Souza, one of the guys.
That's all right. I got him off that thing. They should have updated it. They should have raised
He
it.
just announced it. Bruno, I think.
Oh, they against when?
What's his
How
last
long-
name?
Bruno JK or something.
Jacare?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know. What do you mean against?
I think he pulled out. I think he got injured. I don't think he's fighting that guy right there against the black dude.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, I think
that
that's
fight
not
was going
on.
back and forth. So
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it got pulled.
really,
Yeah.
All right then.
Yeah, I think the other guy who I was just talking about, I hate butchering his name, has a hand injury.
Excellent. Not excellent.
No,
but you know
but
what I mean.
Yeah, excellent, sarcastic.
I'll be interviewing Mike Antidormi tomorrow. I interviewed with a couple of guys here. Not that you'll see it because it's not on their their website or page or anything. You know what I mean? And then I am interviewing Dan Dubuque on tomorrow too, I think, who's fighting for the CES featherweight title. The guy came out of the woodwork.
Okay.
Came out of the woodwork after like 3 years and is fighting for the title. Good for him.
Yeah, that'll be a fun night.
And I'm actually interviewing Mike Antidormi, who is one of his students.
Okay.
He's the coach. He's gonna be in his corner, so that's pretty cool. So I would imagine there's other fights that are on this card.
Yeah,
There's just no posters
yeah,
for
they're
them
not
yet.
showing it a
I
lot
think
of-
there's a couple more Muay Thai
Yeah,
fights.
some amateur debuts.
Yeah, there's a couple more in there, but I know there's 1 or 2 more Muay Thai fights that I saw on Tapology that have the whole card on there. So,
Yeah.
a couple of friends of mine are fighting on there.
Cage
so.
Titans always puts on a good show. It's always a fun time no matter what.
Yeah, they put on a fucking
Yeah,
marvelous show.
yeah, that place is great. The venue.
It's just I committed actually before I even knew the Cage Titans was on the 27th. I had committed to this. This they had asked me, and I was like,
Sure.
yeah. It's like I'll definitely go. You
Yeah,
know what
they
I mean?
put-
I
they
was all
put New
excited.
England MMA up on the poster.
Yeah, fucking yeah. They treated me good.
Show the support. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. You show me that, and I'm
Yeah.
fucking all over you. I'll go anywhere. I don't care if it's a smoker. You fucking
Those are fun.
yeah. There's one coming wishes, and there's gonna be a couple of like amateur MMA fighters there that are gonna just get their hands
going,
going.
yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
do a smoker.
Yeah, they used to do that at Triforce. I haven't in a while.
So let's get to real quick. The last posters right here with CES on September 9th. You got Mitch Raposo fighting for the flyweight title. Casey Norton, that's one of the kids that will be at probably the grappling event that I'm going to be at. So I'll get an interview with him. Pat Casey, we manage him out of Full Contact Management. He'll be there.
Martino, right, Chris?
Chris Martino will be there. He is fighting Chris Dissinal, who it's a fucking great fight.
Yeah.
That's a great fight. Kind of like wrestler against striker. And then what else we got there? Kenny Champion. He's a buddy of mine. Nice. I think he's 41 or 42.
Nice.
In incredible shape.
There's a guy in his 40s, maybe 50s, who fights on the Cage Titans. He fought on like the last one or the last two and got a win. He's like an old
amateur.
Dude.
Yeah, he's an amateur dude. I think that was his one. He fights out of Lausanne. Fireman.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah. So I think they talked him out of fighting again, but you never know. I don't know these two guys, but I know Harris Bonfiglio, and then he's fighting some. He's not fighting that caliber of opponent. So I think I know Harrison is gonna fucking run right through that kid. Harrison's close to getting on Contender Series, or a UFC call up. Guys like what 5-1 or 5-2 gets this. He's legit. He's the one that beat Richie Santiago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's legit. He's quick.
At CES.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, he cut Richie up pretty bad.
Yeah, he hit him with that kick really right off the bat. Yep. So he's doing very well. Like I said, there's nine fights that I see here, but I think we have another fighter we manage that's going to be on this card. And there'll probably be another one. So then it's going to be at Mass. I think. Where is it? Where is it? It's in Mass Mutual Center. All right. So I was right.
Not Twin River again.
No, it's in Massachusetts. That's why they got mostly a lot of Massachusetts, a couple of New York guys on the card. They're going to sell a ton of fucking tickets. Okay. I'm going to go with the guys. Last time I was there, they gave me a little spot I hit, and like people came and talked to me and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the one I was at.
Yeah. So, but the one I hear, Mass Mutual, CES, so the guys, security gave me like another spot behind a curtain, and I was sucking these guys up like, come here. Yep. And they were coming.
Yeah,
a couple of them. It was good.
Cool. Yeah.
I didn't even have my good equipment yet. You know what I mean? Using what I've always used. Now I got the
good shit.
I'm ready to go.
That thing looks nice when you get it. The audio sounds good too.
Yeah, it does. It's not bad. Yeah. I have another way to make it. I can use another audio device and mic it up so it's crisp, and I marriage them together. But I don't have time to do all that work, so I just go with almost like a roar, and it's a raw feel. It's like crowd. You hear the crowd in the back, so you know what I mean. It's not perfect, but you know what? I'm not ESPN. You pay me, and it'll be perfect.
Yeah, right,
you know what I mean?
Let's get a camera sponsor.
Dude, I didn't even go to school for this. Some of you guys went to school. You don't even know how to fucking turn on a fucking mic. Well, fuck yourselves.
That's right.
All right. Let's get that off. All right, let's get to just you and I right here, man. Yeah, what the fuck time is it?
Yeah, almost 9.
Yeah, we'll go another 10 minutes or so, man. I wonder if he's no one messaged me.
No. Any messages on the
no one wants to come
chat?
on the show.
Yeah, any chat?
Dude, listen, it's an open forum. Anyone can come on and say anything.
Yeah, I was telling people that today. Say, we just fucking go. There's no format. We're not like worried about getting in trouble or anything. We just do whatever we want.
Why wouldn't just someone call in and just start talking mad shit? Yeah. I don't know why. Yeah, we got to do it. We got to just start talking mad shit.
We'll get people to call, and maybe I'll start pulling some people in from the class. Just drag their ass right over.
Get over here.
Yeah, we'll talk about jiu-jitsu for an hour. Get some of the guys who are going to be doing fights.
People know where. I mean, I don't know. People, maybe the show they just don't give a fuck, Tommy.
We get like 150 views a week.
Yeah, here and there. It depends on who's on too, and but that's just on YouTube. And then I send a few clips on Instagram, and
I think you said
throw them on the stories.
If you put pictures up of like us or whoever's getting interviewed, they see it and they go more.
Yeah, I've been
The
doing
graphic,
that
the
mostly.
thumbnail.
Yeah, they see like who's on the show or stuff like that. Like tonight, they don't see shit. All they
No,
see
but
is
if they
a
see us, they'll be like,
fucking logo.
okay. Like they're like,
It's too
Steve.
late.
Yeah, true. Whatever.
We need a picture. Use this one.
Yeah, right. That's what I pull some clips from the next day. You know, it's usually what I pull a picture from.
They just come blurry though. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Can you? I don't know. I can figure out how to
Screenshot or whatever.
screenshot from here, but it does come out a little blurry. But I don't give a fuck.
God damn.
Scare you a little bit?
Kinda. Wake me right up. You know?
There's another one.
Oh my god, it sounds like Steven Tyler. That's good. That's good, man.
We got it all in here. Wait until I actually stop being able to play drums. When
Yeah.
I'm not like when I can stop fucking jamming on that thing.
Yeah. That'll be the intro, you know?
Just
Like, do you listen to Mark Maron podcast?
no.
He plays his guitar.
Does he?
Yeah, he's a blues guy and a guitar guy. So he'll say, "Oh, now I'm gonna play guitar," and he'll play it for like 10 minutes. And
Jesus, I'll just stop playing. Hey, this is
This
the
is the
beginning of
intro.
Walk This
Yeah,
Way.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly. Yeah,
Can
not-
you guess this song? I'll just stop playing the
Yeah.
intro.
Or
There's
here's-
so many songs
Here's
out
the
there.
intro to Fighter so and so.
Yeah, there's so many songs out there with the
Oh, yeah.
beginning.
Oh yeah,
It's just
the
drums.
drum intro.
Red Hot from fucking Motley Crue.
Tommy Lee can take
Yes.
his pants off. and stuff.
Fuck. Tommy Lee, did you see there was some news about him
Yeah,
playing
I saw
live.
it.
Did you see?
Well, I saw a couple of things we're talking about here. I saw some people who said that the show was not that good,
Okay.
and then I saw that picture on Instagram where he put his fucking dick. Yeah,
His big dick?
Yeah.
Where'd he put his dick?
on Instagram. It was just a picture.
Oh, he just.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
that he was playing and
No.
just whipped his dick out or something
No,
like
he
that.
just so that was. A
Did
big
they get
deal.
a band for it or something?
I don't know. I think so. They pulled it
He's
or
looking
something.
for views. He's like, remember this thing,
Yeah,
Pam?
yeah, exactly. Did you watch
So-
that show with them, the Pam and Tommy show there, the show
Back in the
Hulu?
day, you
No,
mean?
now it
they
just
got
came
another
out.
one? What do
Yeah,
you mean?
no, it was about that. It was about the.
Oh, it wasn't
the
necessarily
scandal.
them?
It was
Someone
about
else
them.
playing the
Yeah,
actors?
exactly.
All right.
Yeah, you didn't see that though?
No.
Yeah, a lot of people saw it on Hulu. It's just about that whole thing.
Is it truthful? Everything? Like, you know, the whole. Fucking,
you know,
yeah.
who knows? But
God,
you know,
she fell apart. You see her now?
that's kind of because of that.
Jesus,
you know, that's a
look at
good
her.
aspect
She's a
on
fucking
of what the
mess.
fuck happened with that and how it was pretty fucked up about what happened to them too. I mean, he's a shithead and no one cares. But
Yeah.
they're still humans. And
She
you know,
was the cutest
she was the
fucking
best
thing in the world.
She was the number one going on, and he totally fucked that up for her.
She was on fucking that Tim Allen show. The fucking.
oh yeah.
She was like the
fucking-
Tool girl.
Yeah, Tool Time.
Tool Time.
No, the
She
show
would
was
just
Home Improvement.
Yes,
Yeah.
but she would be on his
Yeah.
show that was on the show.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. That was like her
He
first thing.
fucking tore her into poor pieces.
Yeah, it's too bad. But check that show if you have Hulu. It's
Who was the other one he dated before her?
like Heather Locklear, right?
yes.
Yeah. She's a nice one.
You don't hear not much about her, but
I think she's.
all you could think of is like his elephant trunk of a thing, and
That's tough.
they were all.
So,
they were all,
spoiler alert,
like,
in that
fucking
show-
looked like a popsicle.
in
log.
that show, they have a mechanical dick and it talks. It's his dick.
What do you? Wait a minute,
Exactly what I.
dude.
what it
We
said.
gotta go into like on Wednesdays. We gotta like talk about these things. Where,
Yeah,
you know, that's
yeah,
the whole
pop
show.
culture shit. Yeah.
So wait a minute.
Yeah.
On the documentary or
Not a documentary. It's just a show.
what do you mean a show?
It's a drama. You know.
Every week.
Yeah, when it was on, but it's off now. But yeah, it's not a documentary.
But
it's
it wasn't
actors.
them. It was them playing
Yeah,
that.
it was actor
So
portrayal.
what was every week like the what was every show like what happened during the week?
Yeah.
This week
Or no, just what happened. You know, it wasn't like
they just pick things like
yeah, like timeline. You know. Like now here she's on Baywatch. Now here they steal the tape. Now here everyone's talking about it. Now it's on the internet. Now here's the aftermath.
So how many episodes were
Like
there?
10.
And that was it.
Yeah. And 10, that was like too many. It could have been done in like 5.
All right. They dragged it out a
Yeah,
little bit.
'cause
All
it-
right. So to get back to the mechanical talking dick. So wait a minute. So where'd this come in? Like they had a mechanical talking dick.
Yeah.
Did they really have a mechanical
Yeah.
talking dick when they were together?
No. So the reason why it was a mechanical talking dick was because he said he would stand in the mirror and talk to his own dick. So he was standing there in the mirror having a conversation with it.
So wait a minute. On the show, instead of showing this guy with a big dick,
Which they did.
wait a minute.
I'm confusing
The
you.
real show, this show that you're watching.
Yeah.
When the guy's in the mirror talking, there's a mechanical dick on him.
Uh-huh.
Does it look like a penis?
Yeah. You don't.
Oh.
You can't tell it's mechanical. It's not. It's not it's not like being portrayed as mechanical.
Well, I thought it had a little funny face.
No, yeah, you're thinking it was like no, it does. It does.
Well, like that.
100%. A mouth, it's talking to him with a voice, but it's like a...
That's creepy.
It's like a delusion. It's like, because Tommy Lee in his book says, oh, I sit there and have a conversation with my cock. So that's what that is. He's sitting in the mirror like, oh, yeah, I'm the man. And things looking back at him like, yeah, you are.
Meanwhile, he weighs 12 pounds.
Yeah.
And he's fucking, you know.
He's on heroin.
Close to skeleton.
Yeah, he's gross. I never really liked him.
All dick. Must almost passed out. Dude, but, mechanical.
Check it out.
No, I don't think I will.
It's worth it. It's a good time capsule into that time period.
Dude, that's gonna be, we're cutting that piece out right there.
That's gonna be the clip talking about Tommy Lee's dick.
Fuck, man, Tommy Lee's dick.
It's topical,
dude. You know, listen, he was one of my heroes, playing drums, like you know.
He's the only.
But it's funny. I see him in like little things here and there on YouTube, guys, like YouTube creators and shit. One I saw, they pull over people, or don't pull over people. People pass by in like expensive cars. I don't know where they are to have all these like movie stars or famous people.
Probably LA or something.
But the guy, it's probably somewhere popular. And but if they pull up to a red light, the guy's over there and he's like, hey, what do you do for a living? And one time it was Tommy Lee. He was in fucking and then they tell you how much the car's worth. They tell you, not the person in the car, but in the title, it's like. And he goes, I used to record music, and I do some TV and stuff like that. I gotta go, and he drives off. Meanwhile, he's fucking staring the car with his mechanical dick.
Well, it's not really mechanical.
So do they make the dick like actual size of what he has?
No, I think it's way huger.
It's just this big dick and this
talking
fucking
and shit.
Dude, I gotta meme this.
The voice. So, do you know who Jason Mantzoukas is?
No.
He plays Rafi in The League. Do you know the show?
You mean
League?
There's actual fucking there's
it's
a known voice that comes out of his penis?
Do you watch that?
Does Pam come into the bathroom and talk to the dick too sometimes?
No,
she's not involved.
I think it's just
in
like one scene. Yeah, he's like by himself.
But wait a minute, he always talked to his dick.
I think so. Yeah.
So there could be a possibility she talked to his dick too. Like, well, women always talk to penises.
It didn't really talk though.
My ex-wife used to talk to my penis.
Yeah, exactly. Like, why are you so small?
Have conversations with it. I'd be like, this is embarrassing. What's going on?
This show is going off the rails. we have taken a turn.
Oh, you bear in. Don't worry, no one's watching. But I will be taking this whole fucking segment out. That's for fucking sure. Dude, all right, So
check that, Joe, if you want to see a talking dick.
How's the actress look in the show?
She looks pretty good.
Who plays Tommy Lee?
The dude who plays Tommy Lee, his name is I think it's Sebastian Stan. He plays
fucking name.
He's like he plays Bucky in the Marvel shit. You know, the Winter Soldier, Captain America's buddy. You know this? You know Marvel
Another
stuff?
thing.
Yeah, you might recognize him if you've seen him, but he's a big actor. He's in all that Marvel shit. So.
This is what we're going to have to do, like Wednesdays here and there when I have the guests. We just talk about shows that you watch and you just throw them at me. I ask you questions all about them,
Yeah.
And then maybe I'll watch an episode and I'll come back and I'll be fucking...
I could sit and talk about movies all fucking day.
Dude.
That's why I said I want to do rewatchables with like Bruce Lee movies and shit like that.
Let's go. We just can't play them, though.
Yeah,
we
have to. That's fine.
We could have a little sound here, like, know, a little sound.
Yeah, but we could just recap it, you know.
Whatever. Well, you know what's going on right now.
Yeah.
Dude, we just had like 15 minutes talking about Tommy Lee's penis.
Hey, it's a current event.
Definitely fucking cutting that shit out. All right, bro. We've gone an hour. Yeah. Without any guests, and we don't need any in this.
We could go, man. If you
talking,
keep me talking.
No.
No chatting.
No. Well, no. I was like, that was Instagram. My Instagram was kind of going on right here, but I'm kind of glad we didn't have a guest. We got a lot going on.
People say they like it when it's just me and you shooting the shit. Obviously, they like the fighters and whatnot, but I think our banter is pretty funny.
Yeah, especially talking about penises, talking penises. I will. What's the name of it? Tommy and
Pam
fucking
and Tommy, I think.
And it's on Hulu?
Yeah.
I don't have Hulu.
No.
But I'm sure there's
you could definitely find
parts
a clip
on
of that
YouTube, or I can find like the dick and they'll probably have it blacked out a little bit.
Yeah, the internet's, you know.
So all right, one more question about this. You got me intrigued about this shit.
It's really good.
What about is Tommy okay with this show? Did he try to boycott it?
He was okay with it. I think she was not. because I think she came out.
Probably showing some stuff that was
Yeah,
going
it's
on,
bringing
right?
it back up.
It's rated R, I imagine. You're gonna fucking penis talking.
Yeah, they
there.
show her tits and everything. But so the thing with her is the girl who played the actress. You wouldn't even be able to recognize her. She had a prosthetic suit from here all the way down.
Why do they do that?
Because she doesn't have tits like Pam.
Well, they couldn't get a girl that could be an actress and have
this
tits
girl
like
did
Pam.
really good. She did really good.
Sure, you could find another one. To do it.
Apparently not. Apparently they want
Wearing
to
a
do it because they
goddamn
gave her the
suit.
fake.
You couldn't tell this fucking suit was fake.
No, she said it was crazy hot and it would sweat so much.
So fucking horny, right?
She looked hot, man. And when they showed it, I mean, she looked hot. She looked just like her. Tell you that much.
All right, I'm gonna watch.
You gonna run into the bathroom
tomorrow? No, I don't need to do that. I got one at home.
Yeah.
Me. So with
you
that
get the
said,
real video of that back then.
So with that said, Tommy, let's think of something else next week. I will recap this a little bit,
yeah,
and then we'll go on to another one.
Yeah, we could talk about.
I don't
some
watch
weird
TV
show.
at all because
Yeah.
I just.
You're
I have
around,
no
man.
patience to fucking, and I got no life. If I had a girlfriend or something like that, but
That's what we do.
I don't want
I like to chill. I like to
one.
watch movies and shows at night. Usually pretty cool shit.
try to watch the show with the Mexican, but I didn't make it.
What one?
The Mexican girl,
I have no clue. Which Mexican girl?
the airport girl.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
I had a conversation with you before this podcast about
Yeah. I thought you were talking about a real show.
no real show.
Yeah.
I tried to watch a show.
Those are the shows you
we
do.
tried to watch a show. We didn't make it to
No.
the show.
Yeah. Try to watch
it's
a movie, right?
Oh, last plug. This Sunday is I'm looking for a date.
Oh boy.
There's midget wrestling
Oh my God.
going on in Taunton, Massachusetts.
I think I saw an ad for this.
Lucha Dwarf Naders.
Wow. That name is offensive.
$40 ringside. I
What?
might want to go, dude. The Taunton, Mass, Platinum City Gaming. It's probably a fucking high school gym.
Platinum City Gaming?
Dwarfinators. Dude, the posters and shit. I mean, they're coming. They're touring everywhere.
Yeah.
They're coming from
Yeah, it's a
Texas
big
all
one.
the way up.
That sounds like a fun time.
Yeah, it probably is. I'm gonna take some shrooms, and
Oh, God.
if I gotta go by myself, I'm gonna sit in the front row. $40 is nothing.
That's kind of like that.
I might just buy 2 tickets and like random fucking
Grab
Saturday
some.
night.
Yeah.
Who's coming to midget wrestling with me tomorrow?
grab a midget to bring, female.
I might grab a midget to bring home.
So they call the midget right on that?
No, I'm calling.
I was
it
gonna say
midget.
because that's offensive. They don't like that.
They better get used to it because that's all we
What
say.
are you gonna do?
Look at the midget.
They have to. There'd be
Dude.
like 10 of them to fight you. You
Fuck.
might.
What do
if
they
you're-
want to call it midget?
If you're saying midget
That
and you're
midget?
gonna go there, they're gonna fuck you up.
They are not gonna fuck me up.
They're gonna be all around you,
Fucking Willy
surrounding
Wonka and
you.
the Chocolate
Yeah,
Factory,
exactly.
fucking nightmares.
They're gonna be surrounding you.
Oompa Loompas all over
They're gonna
me.
grab you by the
Dude,
the
some of these
ankles.
guys could fucking like probably break me in half.
Yeah, dude.
They can,
If they know any
reach me.
jutsu, they
So-
can reach you.
Extreme
Yep.
dwarfinators.
Yeah,
wrestling.
dwarf is the correct word, I think. Doesn't sound correct though. You think that'd be the more offensive one, right? I always
What's the
thought that.
difference between a dwarf and a midget?
I don't think any difference, but I think the name is defensive. I don't think you're supposed to call them
Dude, are you
midgets.
kidding me?
No.
So that's the
Yeah.
that's like saying like the worst racial slur against
Yeah.
a dwarf.
Yeah.
Is midget.
Yeah, you just said it. You're not supposed to say. You're supposed to say the M word.
Dude, who's coming after me?
The
really?
midgets.
How
Oh,
many
sorry.
rights do they have? I don't see no
All the rights.
fucking rights for midgets.
We are not fighting. We're not marching downtown.
Dude,
for the
until I
midgets.
get
we should.
a few fans, a few followers,
There has to be some small people
Dude.
fans.
I can't. I'm probably in trouble.
Not
after
anymore.
this now.
Yeah, not anymore.
Got me all paranoid.
Yeah, they
you know?
were
All right,
fans, but now they're not.
They're dwarfs.
Little people.
Dwarfs.
Dwarf sounds offensive too. Is there
Little
seven?
people.
Is there 7 of them? Little people is the right one.
They might not like that either. This guy's been jacked up, fucking benching.
Sure.
You
Who's
call me a
little?
little people. I don't know what to do here.
Let's call you. How about that?
They probably have names.
Yeah, probably like Jim or something. Sam. Frodo.
Fucking wizard.
Yeah, exactly. What's the mayor? The mayor of Munchkin City.
I have no idea. Now Munchkins. Now that's
offensive. That's not good. That's not good. But I love that movie. I support the Munchkin City.
I'm gonna call them munchkins when I get there.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want to be called midgets. You're munchkins.
I'm
gonna
be
get
down
my
to be called
ass
muncher.
kicked, dude.
Yeah.
There's women in it too that like, wrestling men. They're fucking.
Women wrestling men?
Yeah.
Wow.
I saw one putting a shoot in the neck.
If they're
all about
fucking,
it.
if they're got the skill and the strength, man, there's, you know.
All right. With that said, Tommy, let's get the fuck out of here.
I'm
So
down.
next week we'll recap Pam and Tom, or Tom and Pamela. Oh, last thing I want to say about him, he got caught with a drum track playing to a drum track coming in late while the song already started.
At Fenway, or somewhere else?
No, somewhere else. I don't know where.
I know a bunch of people went to that Fenway show.
I know. Vince Neil is a fucking.
Yeah. I've seen a bunch of video clips of him just completely fucking being terrible. So I believe that, and I believe that they're playing with a drum track.
terrible.
I tell you what, I never really was a big fan of Motley Crue. I'm not really a big '80s metal band, like the hair shit. Whatever.
Mick Mars.
Yeah.
They basically have to carry him in, walking, limping like a fucking Keith Richards. He's like Keith Richards. Keith Richards is in better shape than Mick Mars.
Yeah, he's got like back problems, right?
Yeah,
surgeries and
fucking mess. They
Yeah.
probably have a stick attached to him in the back. But even growing up, I mean, they were just out of they were like poison. They had the makeup.
Yeah.
And Tommy Lee wasn't the best drummer, but he just hit hard.
Sure.
He had that.
Yeah, he had the style.
He had something.
That
That
was cool.
LA shit.
Yeah, and they were doing it. They were the big dogs out there, you know.
It was Van Halen before them coming out of LA.
And then Guns N'
just
Roses
generation.
kind of
And
was
then,
different.
Guns. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was like trying to think of them. You said it. Yeah, Guns N'
a little
Roses.
less
and,
glam.
and then you had your fucking grunge come in.
Fucking killed it all.
Yeah.
And then they killed
Now
themselves.
where we are, fucking, I don't even know.
Yeah, they're like metal now.
I'm all of it. Yeah, it's fucking good shit. All right, Tommy. With that said, anything
buddy.
you want to say before?
No, sir.
Get the
Nice
fuck
seeing you.
outta here.
Everyone have a good night.
Let me get back to this. Let me just get back to my YouTube channel so I don't fuck everything up here. There we are. There we are. All right. With that said, so I will be interviewing Mike Antidormi, who will be fighting on Cage Titans. I will be interviewing. Did someone say something?
No.
No, it's us. I will be interviewing Dan Dubuque, also, who will be fighting on CES 70.
We do get one question. Let's answer
What does that say?
It says, what do we think about the Garib Dubuque matchup?
Oh my God! I think it's I wish you asked me earlier, but I think it's out of the blue. I don't think Dan fought for the featherweight title against Bruce Boyington like pre-COVID. He lost a split decision. Dan went on to go up at weight at 155 and fight 2 more fights after that, losing both of them by decision. He hasn't fought pre-COVID, since COVID, before COVID, where he came off losses. Now he's fighting Nate Garib, who has won 4 or 5 in a row for CES, destroying people. I don't think Dan should get a title shot, and I don't think Nate should be taking a fight like that if he wants to prove himself. Not taking anything away from Dan because Dan's a fucking gamer. Mm-hmm. But Dan shouldn't get a title fight right away. And Nate shouldn't be fighting Dan for a title at CES, seeing that Dan lost the title and then lost 2 fights. Even though they weren't at 145, they were 155. They're still losses. And he hasn't been in that cage for over 2.5 years. Mm-hmm. And now you have a dude that's legitimately almost at to the UFC, and now he's fighting Dan. That could be the biggest upset in the world. If Nate beats Dan, he's supposed to at this point, because Dan hasn't even had a fucking, a practice. I don't want to say practice fight, but a fight to get him back in. Now I am interviewing Dan, and I will bring it up. I'll be like, I think there's other people out there. And I understand why, because they're fighting around Dan's area, Nate's area, and it's going to sell fucking mad tickets.
People are going to definitely love to see that.
Mad tickets. And if Nate wins, it's not going to be anything. It's not going to bring him down. It's another win on his record. and it just puts him close to the UFC. If Dan loses, he has nothing to lose here. He's getting a fucking title fight.
Yep.
He's probably getting paid. He's selling a ton of tickets. But this will be like his fourth fight loss in a row. Second one at 145. All the power to Dan. I mean,
Of course.
he had injuries. He couldn't come back. I'm not saying he's been sitting on the couch, but, I just don't think coming back after this, shame on CES. Shame on CES for putting
you think
that
it's a mismatch?
together. You want to sell tickets, I understand, but as a guy that is looking at a title fight and who's
Rankings.
deserving of it, there was a whole other bunch of people that you could have put against Nate Garib. That's just my opinion on it.
There you go.
And
Your opinion's valid.
Dan's a fucking good fighter. Could beat Nate and fucking I hope it's a great fight. I'm sure it will be. But
We'll see.
you got a guy that won 5 in a row and a guy that's lost 3 in a row. I've said this in the past about fights, title fights. I don't think a guy coming off a loss should fight for a title. People, what if he lost in another weight class? Well, if he lost like a title fight or something like that, but if he just went up in weight and no, I think you should have someone that has a win. It's just funny to me that someone fights for a title and they had a loss. They just lost the fight before.
Yeah, so he might be the champion after a loss.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Sure.
Especially
when there's not a lot of guys.
Yeah, especially in regional.
Yeah.
But CES, they want to be with the big boys, treated at the big boys. Look at this kind of matchup. You know what I mean? You're looking on the paper. It's.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yep.
It doesn't make sense. I would think, they would have brought someone in from another state to go at it. Nah, that guy's already fucking.
Yeah. Good question, Skeet.
But yeah, it was a great question. And, I'll talk to fucking Dan and shit like that. And I also think that Dan has put his name in to fight previously and no one's, wanted to fight him. I think he did say he put his name for another title fight that happened, maybe a few months ago. And I don't think his record was good enough or he just wasn't on the map. He's been gone a while. So it wasn't going to draw the attention this champion or this guy fighting for the championship wanted. So now he's got, all the power to the fucking kid.
Sure.
But I just don't think
Can't take anything away from him.
Yeah, I mean, good for him. He
Yeah.
fucking good management and shit like that.
Yep.
But
And if he wins,
as far as a fan and media, I think there should be a different title fight, a different opponent. I think Garib should have that title fight, but I think there should be a different opponent, somebody that's been active in the last 2 years fighting. So that's my opinion. Yeah, thanks for that fucking question, man.
Yep.
I don't know who the fuck that was, but Skeet Longhorn.
Bottom, it looks like. Skeet Longbottom. Sounds like a fake name.
It's a great fucking name.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's real. If it's not, man, great fucking job right there. So, wow, we've gone longer than I expected, man. That was pretty good.
That was good.
Fucking dude. All right, with that, we did talk New England MMA,
There you
then,
go.
man.
Yep.
Fuck Tommy's big dick and fucking CS title
Me?
fights. All right, so with that said, Tommy, man, thanks for the question, bro. That was a great way to end. So we'll be back next week.
Right.
We'll be, talking. This was great.
Yeah.
Talk nonsense with you all
Enjoy
fucking
it.
day.
Yeah, enjoy it, bud.
We out of here, bro.
Okay, see you.
Later.